Girl, you have to help me with my husband. I honestly can't keep up with him anymore. My wife was reaching her breaking point. Lately, I had changed. It was like a second round of development had hit my body, turning me into something intense. I was constantly restless, driven by a hunger that never seemed to fade. At first, my wife loved the new me, but eventually the exhaustion caught up to her. One night, she looked at me with tears in her eyes and said, "I can't do this every single day, Cole. You're eat too much." She moved out to stay with her best friend, Ramona, leaving me alone in a house that felt too small for the energy vibrating through my veins. I was on edge, pacing the floors, waiting for any sign of her return. Then, there was a knock at the door. My heart leapt. I thought she was finally home. I answered the door in nothing but loose gym shorts, my body's reaction to the thought of her clear and undeniable. But it wasn't my wife. It was Ramona Lincoln. She stood there in a tight black dress that left nothing to the imagination. Her eyes dropped immediately, widening as she took in exactly how much I had changed. "So the rumors are true," she whispered, her voice breathy. "You really did become a different man." I knew Ramona's story. She was married to a wealthy man who was twice her age, a man who had long since lost the ability to appreciate a woman like her. She was beautiful, vibrant, and starving for the kind of attention I'd had in surplus. I stepped back, motioning her inside. She sat on the couch, crossing her legs slowly, her red-bottom heels catching the light. "Rachel's scared to come home, Cole," she said. Her eyes locked onto mine. "She says you're like a force of nature. She sent me here to talk some sense into you. She says no woman can handle you when you're like this." As she spoke, I could see the way her pulse was racing at the base of her throat. She wasn't there to talk me down. She was there to see for herself. "I can't help it, Ramona," I said, my voice dropping an octave. "It's like a fire I can't put out. If I don't find some way to release this tension, I feel like I'm going to lose my mind." Ramona leaned forward, the space between us shrinking. The air felt heavy, electric. "Is it really that extreme?" she asked, her gaze intense. "People say you've grown into something unprecedented. I find that hard to believe." She was daring me. "You want proof?" I asked. My heart was hammering against my ribs. She didn't blink. "I need to know if Rachel is overreacting, or if you're really the miracle she claims you are." I hesitated for a second, knowing this was the point of no return. But the look in her eyes wasn't fear. It was hunger. Slowly, I stood up. I let the loose fabric of my shorts shift, revealing just enough of the truth to make her breath hitch. It'd never shown another woman what it'd become, and the thrill of it was like gasoline on a flame. Ramona didn't look away. She gulped, her face flushing as she realized that every word my wife said was an understatement. "Oh my God," she whispered, reaching out a hand that trembled in the air between us. "It's even more than I imagined. Cole, can I?" She didn't finish the sentence. She didn't have to. I nodded, and as her fingers made contact, the world outside that room ceased to exist.